Welcome. Message from the streets. Today's topic, controversial as usual. Good possibility that I will get flagged for this video, but I must speak what I speak because they done spoke what they spoke. Someone informed me today that they have passed the ban on TikTok. The United States government has declared official war against the people. And I am not talking about no war where as though it's, bloodshed and violence. I'm talking about the war dealing with technology and psychological war. So this move actually, if the people of the United States do not resist by boycotting, protesting, and doing and expressing our disdain and our dissatisfaction and our disagreement with the choice that the over-the-hill gang done made for us up on Capitol Hill. So this is how the experiment will play out. First, if there's no resistance, no dialogue about this situation, and we just accept it, this is the first step to the totalitarian type of government in the future. So they carefully plan out the moves that they're going to make. And this is calling the United States people, or the people of the United States, our bluff, saying if we about that life, or we just pump faking, we just talking, we just saying all these nice words that sound good to the ears of people, but we ain't gonna do nothing. We just talking trash. Because one thing for sure, they are the minority. The people that made this decision to ban TikTok. We are the majority. Even if every person in the United States is not down with it, the majority of the people that utilize social media from all walks of life here in the United States do not agree with the decision that's made. And this is another clear example of them pushing mandates on us, saying that, we don't care what y'all want. We're going to do what we want to do, and y'all going to lay down and y'all going to take it. See what I'm saying? We're going to break it off in y'all. Hey, man, I'm like, if there's no resistance, there's no resistance. And what's going to continue to happen, they're going to continue to move forward in a certain type of way. So let me tell you what the symbolism of this decision is. They want to ban TikTok. You heard that corny congressperson make that little joke, tic-tac-toe. Wow. You see what I'm saying? No, TikTok symbolizes time. And what it is saying that it is time for us to get dealt with, or we're going to deal with the problem at hand. And the problem at hand is in plain sight. It is those overlords that govern us in ways that we are not satisfied. It is time for resistance of those that had accumulated $34 trillion in deficit. It is time for resistance for those that had the inflation drowning us here in America. It is time for the resistance for those that have conspired to have the real estate to go up, the food to go up, the gas to go up. Anything that we can think of, the utilities, the cable, everything has gone up. And the people up on Capitol Hill that made the decision to ban TikTok, this is their decision too. They made the decision. They have cast so many spells on the minds of the people that people think that, this is just the natural order of things. No, this is the result of an incompetent government head, a government body from the top to the bottom. All the things that most people are dissatisfied with, but we accept, it's come from the government. It's come from those archons, those Decepticons, those Nephilims, those Watchers, those people that don't care about us, but only to move forward in their agenda. Their agenda 47, 21, 40, all these different types of things. They have a lot of agendas. And agendas that we know about, them are not even the real agendas. Those are distraction agendas. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, from all walks of life, for all nationalities, all genders, if we do not stand and resist, this is the beginning of something that's going to be really, 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 really terrible. And you know what? We have nobody to blame but ourselves, because we see it, we seen it coming. And if we don't do nothing, we just as much as a part of the problem. We conspire with the government to do what they got planned for us in the future. This is just my point of view. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, friends, enemies, we have a common situation that's going on here, and it's the overlords. They're making their move to go into another phase of their diabolical plan to suppress, oppress, and possibly enslave the United States citizens by imprisonment. See, people think about slavery, they always think about the fields and all that stuff. Nah, that ain't the slavery. The slavery is the slavery in the mind, and yet they can put people in incarceration. Pay attention to how many IRS agents they hired just about 2 years ago. Hundreds of them. Because you know what? They coming for the United States citizens. And if we are not prepared, if we put our guns down, our guards down, we will be dealt with. We're going to be in a whole nother operation that we never seen it coming, because most citizens, they don't play chess, they play checkers. They just looking at the superficial. They very, very desensitized. But you better get your senses up, because they making their move. This is, once again, this is just my point of view. This video is not advocating any form of violence towards the government or nobody. It's only to alert the people that we must do what we must do within the constitutional rights. And that is to bring this junk down so they can come to the talking table. We got to boycott. We got to boycott, and we got a mass boycott, because that's the only thing that's going to stop them. Protests is only the front line of the activities. We got to remember, they are money-hungry demons. And that's all they care about. They don't care about the people. That's why they building bridges, upgrading the cities and things of that nature, and they living fat. It's just like in that movie, They Live. They had some type of dealings or agreement with some type of entity that they consciously dealing with or unconsciously under the control from the president on down. For those that are candidates, those that have been living that life, those that are recipients of all this money for the rest of their life because they got this position to govern us. And what have they done but made our lives miserable? Ladies and gentlemen, once again, message from the streets, do your homework, don't believe nothing I'm saying. Just pay attention, just look, just use your mind, think, and come to your own conclusion. Oneness.